Hello, welcome back to another fiery speech. Before you hear this speech, here's the moment you need to picture. Alexander the Great has just conquered most of the known world. Persia has fallen, Egypt is his, Babylon is his army has marched farther than any Greek or Macedonian force in history, but now his men are done. They're exhausted, wounded, homesick. They've fought for a lifetime, crossed deserts, climbed mountains, and survived battles that should have wiped them out. And after everything they've achieved, they tell Alexander they want to go home. Alexander doesn't beg, he doesn't plead. He delivers one of the most intense and emotional speeches ever recorded. A speech that's part pride, part anger, part heartbreak, and part pure fire. This is a king speaking to the soldiers who made him a legend. This is Alexander reminding them what they were before him, what they became because of him, and what it means to abandon a leader who never abandoned them. So imagine an army standing in silence, a conqueror in front of them, and history about to be spoken out loud.
What I'm about to say isn't meant to stop you from going home. Honestly, you can go wherever you want. But before you do, I want you to understand how you've treated me, and how I've treated you. I'll start, as I should, with my father, Philip. When he found you, you were nothing more than poor villagers, wearing animal skins, herding a few sheep in the mountains, barely able to defend yourselves from your neighbors. Under him, you began living in cities with laws and order. He turned you from slaves into rulers over the same barbarians who once raided your land. He conquered most of Thrace, took the best harbors, opened trade, and put the mines to work. The Thessalians, who once terrified you, now obey us. The Athenians and Thebans, always looking for a chance to attack Macedonia, were humbled so completely, and yes, I played my part in that war, that they no longer demand tribute from us. They depend on us for protection. My father went into the Peloponnese and forced order there too. Then he was made supreme commander of all the Greeks for the war against Persia, an honor not just for him, but for every Macedonian. That's what Philip did for you. It was great, but it's nothing compared to what you gained from me. I crossed the Hellespont even when Persia still controlled the sea. I defeated Darius's governors and made you rulers of Ionia, Aeolis, Phrygia, and Lydia. I took Miletus by siege. After that, the rest of the land surrendered, and its wealth became yours. The riches of Egypt and Cyrene, which I won without even fighting, are yours now. Syria, Palestine, Mesopotamia, Babylon, all yours. The wealth of Lydia, the treasures of Persia, the jewels of India, even the outer sea. You are now satraps. You are generals and captains. What have I kept for myself besides this purple cloak and crown? Nothing. No man can point to my riches. Only the things I hold in trust for all of you. And what would I do with them anyway? I eat what you eat. I sleep no more than you do. Many nights I stayed awake on guard so you could sleep safely. Who among you truly believes he has worked harder for me than I have for him? Come on, if you have scars, strip and show them to me. I'll show you mine. There isn't a part of my body, at least on the front, that doesn't carry a wound. My body is covered in scars from every weapon imaginable. Swords, arrows, stones, clubs. All for your lives, your glory, and your wealth. And yet here I still stand, leading you as conqueror of land and sea, rivers and mountains, plains and kingdoms. We've celebrated weddings together. Many of your children will be related to mine. I've paid off your debts without even asking how you got them, even though you're paid well, and you loot every city we take. Many of you wear golden crowns, marks of courage and honor given to you by me. Anyone who died bravely was buried with full honors. Many are now remembered forever with bronze statues back in Macedonia. Their families are honored and pay no taxes. Under my command, not one man has ever been killed while running away from the enemy. And now I wanted to send home some of you who were wounded, crippled, or simply grown old, so you could return as heroes. But since you all want to go, then all of you, go home and tell them your King Alexander conqueror of the Persians, Medes, Bactrians, and Scythians, now rules the Parthians, Chorasmianians, and Hyrcanians, all the way to the Caspian Sea. Tell them I marched over the Hindu Kush, crossed the Oxus and Tanais rivers, and even crossed the Indus, the first man to do so since Dionysus himself. I would have crossed the Hyphasis too if you hadn't been afraid. Tell them I sailed into the Great Sea from the mouth of the Indus. I crossed the desert of Gedrosia, where no army had ever marched before. I took Carmenia while my fleet sailed the Persian Gulf. And when you finally get home, tell them that when you made it back to Susa, you abandoned me. You left your king behind, protected only by the foreigners you conquered. Maybe your report will sound glorious to men, and worthy in the eyes of the gods. Now go, be gone.